Marko Arnautovic for the 3 points. Marko Arnautovic is Inter savior. Did you ever think I was going to say that in 2025? Well, guess what? It's true. Ice cold Arna. Look at that. Look at him looking back at the crowd, saying, "Where's the booze now?" What a guy. We know Simone Inzaghi we always talk about it on this channel. He will put his trust in all the players, whether it's Taremi, Correa, Arnautovic at some point, like Correa did earlier on the season. Arnautovic today has delivered us 3 points. And this is how Inzaghi at the end celebrated, like this, like this. That's how much it meant. The train is back on its track. What looked to be lost, what the hopes that were, especially all the negative Interisti were ready to throw in the towel. We've ended up pretty much where we started, or even better. If you think about it, last two match days, I know we had to catch up on Napoli, but last two games, Napoli at 2 points, we've had three. It's just that because of how bad that Fiorentina loss was, the 3-0 loss, it feels like even today it doesn't feel like 3 points. But actually, last two games we've actually gained some points, 1 point on Napoli. And now we are 1 point behind them in this Scudetto race. Yes, we could have been closer. We could have been the same points if we got a draw, or we could have been ahead of them now, which is what we were hoping and thinking. And next, we've got Juve, so it's not easy before, we play them as well. But they've got Lazio, a team that they lost to. So everything is back on track. I missed the first half, but I'm here to do the match reaction, not a live one, but still, please, guys, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. As I said, I missed the first half, but it seemed like, from what I was reading on Twitter, the commentary, I was following it on FootMob. I was playing myself today football, and my team won, so Inter also won, which is nice. But it seemed like all the stats were showing, I think we had like 75% possession, I think, at halftime, if I remember correctly. The XG was already 1. And Fiorentina did absolutely F all. Absolutely F all. Everything was going well. I saw the comments and everything on Twitter was saying, we were much more energetic, played much better, energy, tempo, everything was on point. Chance creation, we hit the bar, I think, twice. And then this gifted Fiorentina a goal out of nothing. Robin Gosens, our ex Robin Gosens, heading the ball into, like, how is that a penalty? What can he do? He's trying to head the ball as well, and then it just Gosens gets ahead of him and heads it onto his arm downwards. Like, the refereeing level this year in Serie A has been a joke, and I'm not even saying against Inter. Yes, recently we've had some indecisions. Definitely, there's a bit of a catalog building of the decisions against Inter this season, which is also why maybe some of us think that we're not going to win the Scudetto, when all these little things start to go against you, even the luck of the decisions isn't going for you, you start to think it's not your year. But it's not even just about Inter, guys. Like, the other day, I saw Gatti literally stomp the ball down with his hand, like, basketball play against Como, and that wasn't a penalty. I saw Milan Empoli, Tomori got sent off, but the guy was offside, so he shouldn't have been sent off. And then the Empoli guy got sent off because he barely scraped Jimenez in like a reaction. Like, the level of refereeing all around is just awful. And we remember the non-Thuram penalty from Pavlovic, like, ridiculous. Fiorentina go and score that penalty. Our goal, we have to admit again, our goal also, from what I understand, again, I haven't seen it, but I've seen on Twitter people saying that we scored from a corner on goal, but the corner shouldn't have been a corner, which is something that VAR can't review. But, so we've got some luck there, but then it seemed like the referee tried to, compensate for that mistake by giving a penalty. I mean, which is like, it's like giving someone £1, but then you want to take £100 back from them. It's a bit of overcompensation. But anyway, what matters is the 3 points. There was a performance, from what I understand. I was quite happy with the second half performance. Yes, we dropped off a little bit. When we make the substitutions, when Frattesi comes on, we do lose control of the midfield. Fiorentina started to create some half chances, but nothing clear cut. Moyes Keane was kept quiet from this man, Acerbi, who played 90 minutes, guys. Today is his birthday, 37th birthday. I don't know what his body is made of. I mean, Yes, he has been out for like what 2 months in this suspicious injury that was supposed to be 2-3 weeks. It ended up being months, which is normal for his age. But then the fact that he doesn't even like need a tune-up game. You usually need like 20-30 minutes as a substitute to start getting into rhythm. A friendly game maybe off the behind closed doors. This guy straight in 90 minutes pocketed Moise Keane, who is absolutely on fire this season. Even our informed Stefan De Vrij couldn't do it last week. Pavard looked really solid, way better than what Bisek showed last week. Bastoni was solid. Carlos Augusto got man of the match here from FOTMob. And to be honest, I don't know what you guys tell me. You guys that watched the first half tell me, does he deserve it? Because he looked good to me. Solid defensively, stepped into the left centre back position afterwards as well. Even had a shot on goal that was nice. He had the woodwork. He had the assist for Arnautovic with a right foot, which was like, I love to see what Augusto did. It sounds so basic, but Di Marco wouldn't do that. And I don't think Augusto normally would do that, but like he just hit it first time into the box. It was a floater. De Gea should have probably come out and claimed it, but Arnautovic luckily was there to put it in. I love to see that from Augusto. Like, not just, I'm going to take it on my left foot, and, just quickly, unexpected, boom, in first time. Sometimes just do something a bit different. One talking point, or maybe only one negative, is Thuram's injury. I didn't see it from, again, I'm relying on what I saw on Twitter and you guys in the comments, and I'll have a look after the game what the reports are. It didn't look too serious, but the fact that he came out the 28th minute obviously is a sign of concern. Hopefully, it is not anything serious. Please, Marcus, please do not get hurt. We do not need him out we definitely can't miss him at the Juve game. Please, Marcus, we need you. Martinez, at the end, did you see him? He had his socks down because he was knackered. He had to play the full 90 minutes because Arnautovic was subbed on and then subbed off, which was hilarious. Martinez, when he was tired, I saw more dribbling from Lautaro when he was tired than I ever seen this whole season. Like, he was like doing step overs, getting past players. Like, yeah, he is really leading by example recently. He had the woodwork as well from a set piece, I believe. Look at that. He had 6 shots today. Couldn't get his goal. Initially, I think the goal was given to him and then it was taken back. Yeah, he probably deserved some rest today, but he couldn't because of the Thuram injury. Everywhere else, yeah, Hakan, I didn't watch the first half, so you guys will have to tell me how Hakan played. I'm guessing the high rating is probably because of all those set piece deliveries, so that's how these algorithms rate it. Darmian looked pretty off. I know you guys know I don't really like him as a right wing back. I think we have to move on from him as a right wing back. He looked off. He got unlucky with the handball, of course. But again, going back to kind of the luck of the rub of the luck or whatever. In the Seconda Stella documentary, the documentary that Inter released last year, which, by the way, they still haven't released this in English language outside of Italy, like Internazionale. You have international fans around the world release the documentary, translate it. But anyway, in that documentary, they talk about when Darmian conceded the penalty. Hellas Verona, remember the Frattesi last minute goal, gets his booty out. Then Darmian gives away the penalty. In the documentary, Frattesi, some of the guys are saying, we were all calm because we know Matti Doms, he's like our good luck charm. Even if he conceded the penalty, he's just the lucky charm of the team. It means that because he conceded, it means that they won't score. This season is, I bet they weren't even thinking that. I bet they were thinking, they're scoring just as they did Mandragora, tucking away the penalty. But yeah, Fiorentina tried to do the exact same thing as last time. Last time, Palladino got a spot on. This time, he got dominated, and Inter deserved more from this game. They tried to sit back, terrorist ball, sitting back behind the ball. More defenders than midfielders and attackers. And this time, it didn't pay off. And this time, it did not pay off. Some of their substitutes definitely made an impact, like Zaniolo, Fagioli. That is a good bench to have. Goodmanson, some of these players would be nice at Inter. But also our bench, we have to give it. Zielinski came on for Hakan because of his yellow. And I like the impact from Zielinski today. Today, his CDM position is starting to like, some of you guys have been saying to me, like, if he can just commit to that position, maybe he can do it. Because the way he was tackling today, Zielinski, some of the duels they won today, I really, really liked it. Really, really good impact from Zielinski. And he shot on goal, which I was really, really happy to see. 4 chances created, good set pieces. Frattesi, as usual, not much involvement. At least he completed all his passes, but yeah, he loses. Zaleski up and down, some moments nice. He almost scored with that shot, come cross type thing that he did here. But then sometimes he kind of trips over himself or like forgets the ball. Sometimes he's too quick for himself. Some silly fouls, some silly decision making that, Inzaghi's going to need to work on. But at least positive, always trying something. Taremi was okay. I'm surprised, that Taremi. Well, are we surprised at the moment that was he injured? Was he had some injury issues that Arnautovic came on before Taremi? Has Arnautovic now gone on top of? It's been, remember, it was like at one point Correa became our third striker after the Hellas Verona performance, and as now Arnautovic become our third striker. It's like this has been a funny season. We keep going. This is what we wanted to see. Their bounce back that we wanted to see. I watched the Napoli game yesterday. Those guys are not that good, guys. Those guys are not that good. Conte is doing Conte things by leading this team to where they are right now. And yeah, the second half of the season, the teams are fine. Like I've been saying, I don't like to be the told you so guy, but I've been saying 45 points on the line now. It's 42. You cannot tell me with a straight face that Napoli are going to win every single point. So they will drop points. We have to be there to take those. Now, up against those bloody guys that we all hate against Juve next week. We'll see you for that post-match reaction, guys. You guys, let me know in the comments down below. Who was your man of the match? How was that first half? Who did you like? What did you like today? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you forgive Arna or you need more from him? Comment down below. Leave a thumbs up. Forza Inter. It's nice to be back to winning ways. Forza Arnautovic.